I come in peace. I come in peace. You know, really, I do. I come in peace. I don't want no problem. No, I'm just kidding. I'm coming in peace. But Spirit, you know, Most High told me to do this. So I want to, you know, come in live to give a message, a download message from Harriet Tubman. Um, so let's see what Harriet Tubman has to say. So, by the way, my name is Aisha, and I am a tarot reader, intuitive. You know, I always led by the Most High to give divine light and messages that will assist us all in our development and growing and becoming our best selves. So yeah, I come in peace, and I want to give divine messages from the Most High and from Harriet Tubman. Harriet Tubman. So I'm going to, let's see, I'm trying to figure out, I guess I could use the ancestors deck and find out what Harriet Tubman is wanting to say to the chosen or to anyone who is needing a message. So, peace, Davina. What's up, everybody? Thank you for coming in. So, let's get some messages. I should cover my head. Give me a second. Alright, so I'm just covering my head, guys. What is up, everybody? I hope y'all doing well. I come in peace, y'all. I ain't trying to bring no negativity for real. Like, I just, you know, I just want to do my thing. But let me put this thing on. Alright, so got my Harriet Tubman look on. So let's get some messages. And so I want to call in the Most High and bring some clear messages in. I'm coming in peace, you know. I ain't trying to like stir up no one's energy. See, the thing is, like, some people get mad at my messages because I think I'm too raw and real, and it can come off as me being very boastful, confident, but I'm not trying to be like that. Like, this is really me, and like maybe some people, they don't like it when I'm this person, but I can't help who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is my authenticity. Like, I can only give you who I am. So it may come off intimidating to some people or arrogant. I'm not trying to be like that. Honestly, I'm not. But, you know, it is what it is. So Most High God, I ask that you come through and align me with your energy. And I'm also asking for Harriet Tubman to come through. I'm asking for clear divine messages from Harriet Tubman, and I'm asking for the Most High God's protection over me as I give downloads for this reading, this message that I was guided by the Most High God and Harriet Tubman. So let's get some messages. Harriet Tubman, what do you have to say at this time? What's the best message for the chosen collective, or just anyone who's needing a message at this time? Thank you. So we have the dim bones card. The dim bones is represented as judgment. Harriet Tubman at this time is not pleased with a lot of the things that have been going on. And so what she is currently saying is what I just heard is, I see you clearly, I hear you clearly, I watch you clearly. she's very, very disappointed in the actions of certain people who've been like not being, she doesn't like it. She's saying, I don't like it. I don't like it. So let's get some more messages. I don't know why I'm so shaky right now doing this message, because this is an honor to do this message from Harriet Tubman. But she's very, very, she's like, she's not liking it. We got the Dim Bones cards, okay? So we got the Freeman card. And then we have the 6 of Coins with the 5 of Pentacles. So Harriet Tubman is saying that she's seen somebody pay money to cause like difficulty in someone's life. She's telling, like, what she's saying is like, what you did, she just keeps saying, I don't like it, I don't like it, I don't like it, and there will be justice. So Harriet Tubman is speaking. She's saying that she doesn't like what's going on. She's very disturbed by what is going on. And she's saying that there will be justice. With the Dr. Buzzard card here, there will be justice. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. She's saying that you're highly protected. She's saying that whatever was meant for your bad is going to, whatever was meant for your bad is turning into your good. And you're free. While you're free, there will be like a lot of disharmony for people who have been paying to cause like disruptions in other people's lives. I'm also seeing with the Ten of Swords and the Gullah Jack card with the Father of Sticks. This is could possibly be energy of a fire sign man. She's saying that this person went into the wrong door, went into the wrong way, went wrong way. You went in the wrong way. And like you're going the wrong way with the Robinson card and the Daughter of Sticks. She's saying that it's coming back. So I'm seeing here, what else, Harriet Tubman? So there was some choices that were made. These choices that were made were like, what I'm getting is like, maybe there was like a love spell, a destination spell, why did I just hear destination? Destiny swap, destiny spell, or like some sort of humiliation type of spell that was done. Someone's reputation. What do you want to say? Definitely some sort of spell. Someone's trying to balance out or give like a reason of why they did something. Someone's trying to say, oh, well, I did this because of this. And she's saying no excuses. So she's saying like whatever, like I'm literally shaking. Like I'm literally shaking. So she's saying that whatever you put out is going to be going back to you. She's not playing. Like Harriet Tubman is not playing. So we got John the Horse and the Father of Knives. This could be like 2 men possibly who had something to do with this. Um, yeah, definitely had something to do with it. I'm seeing like, what do you want to say? Harriet Tubman. She's very, very heartbroken about the things that these people have been doing in the dark. Um, and it's causing for so we got the Ten of Pentacles. What she's saying is like, no matter what they do, you're all chosen. You're always going to be protected. It's nothing that anyone can do to cause any type of stagnancy in your life. Even when it comes to someone trying to like ruin your reputation or speak negatively about your reputation. What she's saying is the people that are involved are being watched. People that are involved are being watched. Okay. So with the ancestors card, this is saying that you're highly protected. Your endurance, your wish fulfillment, everything that you're desiring is protected, and it's nothing anyone can do about it. She's saying you are the light. You are the light. I'm also seeing here, she wants she wants she wants you to take a spiritual bath. She wants you to take a spiritual bath with even sound music, and she's telling you to move forward, that you're highly protected, and that they're working with you. They're working with you. All right. So also that's what I'm getting. For some, like there are like hearts that are going to be hardened to this message. They're not going to want to hear this message because their hearts are hard. There are many people that hearts are hard. They're not going to want to listen to the message. She's saying that someone thinks that they know everything, and they're needing to have balance. So we have the number 666 has been being brought up often, and of course, like a lot of people think that this number is an evil number, but actually it's a number that we're all made of. 6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons. We're made out of carbon, right? It's talking about balance. So, your lower chakras are the expression of 666 when you are in your lower chakras, or also it can represent abundance. So like the material world is like the lower aspects of your reality. And then of course we have like the higher parts of ourselves. Like if you are truly in tune, like you are divinely connected to the Most High, this is where she's wanting you to be, like, led more so by your higher self, being more connected to the Most High, releasing ego, releasing pride. This is what she wants. But I feel like, a lot of hearts are hardened to the message because they don't want to hear it. And I actually really came here in peace. But, of course, it's some will look at or listen to my message and think, because I know a little something, I think I'm all that. But it's not. I'm not. I promise you, I'm not trying to be that person. I'm not that person. You're getting it misconstrued. And there's and I'm not here to defend myself either. But anyway, Harriet Tubman, keep any last messages you have for the collective? Any last messages you have for the collective, chosen, or anyone else? Any last messages, Harriet, tell me. And then I will do a general read. Any last messages? Yeah. So she's talking about this spell work. She's saying this spell work to manipulate someone's path. She's saying she's not playing. So whatever spell work that is being done, any spell work that is being done at this time is definitely going to cause a backfire to someone. And this is Harriet Tubman right here. She's not playing. Like, Harriet Tubman is not playing what, so like, she's not playing. Okay? And she's asking for a fire sign to release control and to retreat. This is a person who needs to go within and to release pride. Okay? We got the 3 of baskets in reverse with the 7 of baskets. So Harriet Tubman is also saying that it's whatever you're doing is not even in alignment with your higher self. The spell work that you're doing, you were not led to do it. You know, your ancestors did not tell you to do it. And if they did, your ancestors are not going to be represented as your higher self using spell work to bind or control people's in their destiny. This is you working against the Most High God. And, you know, Harriet Tubman is saying that she's not, you know, she's not playing when it comes to people in their wicked ways, you know, how they continue to go against what the Most High God is wanting, you know, and how the Most High God is wanting to wanting for their chosen ones. Okay, so she's saying that, chosen, you are rising up. There's definitely you're rising up, and you're becoming your best self no matter what. Okay, and you're fully in control of your destiny, no matter what someone tries to manipulate behind the scenes in the screens. There will always be justice when it comes to you, chosen. You are highly protected is what she's saying. And she's bringing out, like, people that are involved in this spell work and manipulation and the lies and the gossip and the hate and the jealousy is causing a lot of, you know, burden for their own lives. This is what they're working hard on. So they're telling you to release this energy. They're telling you to let it go, because if not, it's going to get worse for you. Chosen, keep your confidence level high. Don't let no one try to deter you from who you are, tear you apart, break you down. Always stay 10 toes down for yourself. Always stay very confident. Don't let no one try to tear you down because they are insecure in who they are. They don't like themselves. So they want to comfort you because you're still rising. You're still in your power. You've actually healed. You know what I'm saying? Whatever these people want for you, when it comes to your destiny, they're not in control of that. Even though they may have some sort of power, whatever they may have to manipulate and try to, you know, whatever they're doing, the people they know, whatever they know, who they know, they're not God. They can lie, they can gossip, they can, you know, chat, ha ha, he, hoo, whatever. Sit on your throne. Sit on your throne. Always be who you are. Never let no one dim your light, because there are people who've not worked on their light. They want to dim yours. They want to snatch your soul. but they can't snatch your soul because you're in control of your soul. You don't have to break somebody else down to build yourself up. You don't have to do spell work or manipulation to try to, cause stagnation in other people's lives, because you already healed your life. Your foundation is steady. It don't matter what they say. It don't matter what they do. At this point, I can care less what people say about me. I can care less. Like, Chosen, you gotta be okay with what people say about you and what people think, because they really haven't read the whole book and they haven't read your story. They don't know your story. And if you open their book and seen the things that they had in theirs while they're laughing and hee-heeing about what you about you and the lies that were told on you, to some false narrative that someone wanted to align you with, you would never be able to count the skeletons in their closet and the things that they have done pretending to be someone that they're not. Which is why you may have so many haters that want to bring you down. You cannot break someone who is you will not be able to break someone who is highly divinely connected to the divine. And that's what they're trying to do, because they're insecure within themselves. They're insecure within themselves. They don't love themselves, because you can't possibly love yourself if you're tearing someone else down. Because what I believe in is building someone else. I'm always going to build you up. But if you try to break me down, I'm going to cut you off. Because I don't got time. Or a chosen, let me not be too personal. A chosen being doesn't have time to be in no gossip, laughing and joking about someone they don't even know. Like, you don't know somebody, but you got so much to say about someone because of what someone showed you or what someone said. And you being a reader or whatever, if you're a reader, if you're a seer, and you actually are divinely connected, and you actually are, a good reader, then you will see the truth. But it just shows who you are and where you are when you literally align with people to bring someone else down. It just shows where you are in your divinity. It shows your dim light. It shows where you haven't healed. It shows your insecurities. It shows your pain. It shows where you're hurt. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm still going to smile. God is still going to bless me. That's why I have a deep connection with the divine. God will always be in my life because that's what I'm choosing. I'm not scared. I'm not scared of, you know what I'm saying? I've already been through enough. I don't have to be scared of shit. God is going to always protect me. And if you're a chosen being, God will protect you too. And it's a lot of haters or whatever. And honestly, I can care less. Because if you a hater, you just haven't healed. And you're mad because you haven't healed. You've not done the work. So you want to hurt somebody else because you've not done the work on yourself. Please. Someone needs to rest. Someone needs to heal. Someone needs to see who they really are. You need to really look in the mirror. You need to really see who you are. Because there's a lot of people talking, but they ain't acting. They're not acting. They're not doing the work. A lot of people, they're saying they're chosen, but they're not chosen. You're not doing the work. You're gossiping about people. You're lying about people. You're doing spell work on people. You're trying to change people's direction in their life. You're trying to manipulate other people. You're hateful. You're evil. You're demonic. You're low vibrational. You're jealous. That's what you are. That needs healing. Ain't nobody calling. No one will call you out because the people around you, they support that shit. The people around you, they not calling you out because they like you being negative. They like you being low vibrational. They like you sleeping with other people's exes and stuff. They laugh. They get a kick out of it. If you're someone's ex best friend and you sleep with someone's ex fiance or whoever, you're trifling. You're trifling. But ask me my side of the story while you're judging, while you don't know nothing. But you want to sit here and paint a false narrative about somebody. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you know. I don't care what you say. I don't care. I don't care what you say about me. You can say whatever you want. You can say whatever you want. Because I know who I am. And this is why you're so intimidated. Because you hate to see someone else living in their truth because you didn't decide to live in yours. The only power you had was control in material game. Was control to manipulate and cause issues for someone else's life. Because you're hateful and you're evil. And you think your power relies in trying to tell someone else how to live their life. Because you ain't gained control over yours. And you're mad because I can see right through you and a chosen can too. I can care less. You know what I'm saying? No one's going to shut me up. No one's going to shut me up. I don't care what you say about me. I don't care to lie. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I know who I am. I know who I am. I know I'm a chosen one. I know I'm a chosen one. Some people can't really say that shit. They smart, but they're not chosen. It needs to be balance here. 666, balance. Yeah, you may have money. You may know a lot of people, but you are out of alignment with yourself. You don't love yourself. You've gotten so caught up in everything else besides healing what is needed to be healing within self. And you get mad when someone calls you out because someone sees that you're sickly. You're unhealed. This is not me. This is Harriet Tubman. I'm embodying the energy of Harriet Tubman. And so I'm going to be who I am. I'm going to be who I am. I don't care. Because it's childish. It's reckless. It's hateful. It's demonic. It's evil. It's evil. It's very evil. It's very wicked. Everybody that aligns with something like that shit, like you're aligning with evil. You're agreeing to be evil with somebody. You're doing things behind the scenes and the screens, pretending to be somebody, but really on the inside you are dirty. You are dark. You are hateful. You are jealous. You are envious. You are greedy. I don't care. I don't care if you whatever you do try. It just shows who you are. It just shows who you are. It just shows who you are. You know who you are and whose you are. You know who you are and whose you are. Because every day you wake up to yourself. Every day you have to look at yourself. Every day you have to live with yourself, knowing that what you did the other day, what you talked about the other day, was spell work out of your mouth to cause issues in someone else's life. You're not in alignment. 666. 666. Because I got both. I'm connected and I'm grounded. And I have abundance. And I'm happy and I'm at peace. I don't have to sabotage other people's lives with spell work to make them do shit. Because I'm not doing that shit. I'm not doing that shit. I'm not about to pull somebody to me if they cut me off. You know, you're mad because someone cut you off. But you did a lot of dirty shit, and you're not gonna hold yourself accountable for anything you've done. You did a lot of dirty ass shit. But you sitting here talking real reckless on somebody's name and someone's, you know, you're talking real reckless, befriending people that you're not supposed to even be befriending. You're hateful. And you wonder why someone cut you off. You wonder why someone cut you off. No accountability for yourself because you have an ego and pride and all you care about is materialism. You're disgusting and you wonder why someone cut you off. Tell them the truth. Tell them the truth. Tell them what you did behind your so-called friend's back. Tell them that. Because I don't care what people say at this point. Yes, Davina, yes. You know, and it's for someone to act delusional like they don't know what really happened, it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. You know, you're disgusting. And you're mad for what? Because you a hater, you're evil, you're wicked. You know, this secret that you have is out, baby. You know, you can't hide the truth for too long. Who did they? Girl, I won't even say this person's name. They're not even worth it. But you know, it's disgusting. It's really disgusting. It's really disgusting, and they're under judgment. You know, there are a lot of things that have been done behind the scenes and the screens, and you know, people are living with themselves. You know, having intimacy with people they're not supposed to be intimate with. It's wicked. You know what I'm saying? These are people who are mad at you because you released them from your life, but they've done wicked things to you. They've teamed up with people they weren't even supposed to be talking to. They're friends with people, you know, but they're out here acting as if they are someone when they're not, you know. And this is not me talking. This is I'm gonna blame it on Harriet Tubman. Okay. But anyway, you know, there is options for you chosen, because the options that people want is to manipulate and do spell work on you to cause like pull you back into something that's gonna cause like a difficulty, stress. It's not genuine. It's not genuine. So be careful of the offers that you're choosing. Someone could be working with Shingo to do this. And someone could be also working with a skeleton head to manipulate your mind. That's why it's very important to have your mind. You know, take care of yourself. Take care of your spiritual, do your spiritual hygiene. Spirit is telling you to stay emotionally grounded and go the distance. Continue to go. Don't take no prisoners. You know, there will be opportunity here for you that, you know, of course, there are people who are wanting to get in your way and stopping because they're demonic, they're evil. They know that you're protected. But the thing is, it's only a certain kind of person that would listen to gossip from people they don't know and then come all together to come against you. It takes 1,000,000 people to come against one person, because the one person that has a vendetta or a problem with you has fear to come up to you and actually talk to you and say, yo, what's up? You know, to me, you a coward. You know, that's how I see you. You hide behind the scenes and the screens and manipulate other people, and you bring and you throw rocks and you hide your hands and you try to cause issues for people in their lives because your life is effed up. Instead of you looking in the mirror and facing yourself, facing the things that you've done, you're mad because someone sees you for who you are. And the people that rise up with you to do it together, like all of y'all that kumbaya together, that work together to do it, you all are demonic and evil. You all have not healed. You all are, you know, y'all just, you know, you all just, y'all followers. Y'all followers, you know? Because ain't no way someone would do that to me. I'm actually a real friend. If someone came to me and said, yo, I got a problem with this person, like they know who to do it to. They know the weak links. They know the weak people to do it to. So they do it to people that are weak minded and people that are easily led into some sort of drama. They love drama. I'm sorry, Davina. It's evil people out here. You know what I'm saying? But they like drama. They like drama. They like gossip. You're saying something true. Of course, yeah. I mean, they love drama. They love drama. They love gossip. They're into that low vibrational six. So they're into this lower vibrational 666. You know, instead of balancing, you know, they want to get down with the get down. These are people who, like, you don't know. Like, these people don't even know you. They just heard of you, and they don't, like, there is somebody that don't like me but never met me. All they did was watch my videos, and they dislike me because they don't like my life. But this person is, you know, they got a trillion million followers. And I'm like, dang, like, I disturb you that bad? I mess with you that bad? Like, you're that intimidated? Yes, because 666 is manifesting money is good sign, but some people see it. Yeah, they see it as the devil, but it's not a bad thing. But you know, it's just like some people never met you and they don't like you. What I'm getting is, hey, look, I don't even know you when I hate you. All I know is that my girlfriend used to date you. But this person didn't get no information on you. They just don't like you because they see something in you that they don't see in themselves. That's what it is. What else could it be? How can someone not know you? They never spoke with you. They never, you know, had a decent conversation with you. They never said anything to you, but they don't like you. They don't like you. You know what I'm saying? But they team up with a lot of other people to come against you because I don't know why. Because they're jealous of you. They hate you. They don't like you. They don't like what you represent, your light. They don't like that you're like standing firm in who you are. There are some people who they just, they're messed up. They're messed up. They're messed up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't even comment under anyone's YouTube channel anymore because somebody is looking for people that I comment under and they're aligning with those people. And these people that they're like talking to that I'm like, I'm actually engaged in you know, liking what they're talking about. But when I find out that they're dealing with my exes, or, you know, like they're also, you know, working together to go against me, it's like, and then you sit here and you do a you sit here and you do a live as if someone's jealous or mad, but deep down you know exactly what you're doing and what you've done. But you wanna get mad because someone blocked you and someone is not talking to you no more. You wanna give out little shade because I use my Bible to get messages from the Most High, or you know, and then you want to smile and say hi. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's confusing to me. That's fake. Like, you're fake. You fake, and you got a demonic entity connected to you. You're a demonic. You're low vibrational. You messy. You weak. You angry. You hateful. You jealous. You just, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got something to say about me, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just say that shit to your face, because I know you watching. You know what I'm saying? So, like, let's just say if you got a problem with me, call me. I'm sure you got my number. And I'm sure, like, if you are blocked, there's always ways to unblock the phone and then, like, you know, call me. Because my thing is, everybody got so much to say about me, but won't say that shit to me. Like, you never said shit to me, but you got shit to say about me. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, you're protected. You're protected. And there are people that just hate. They mad because you're standing in your truth. See, I don't care. I don't care what people have to say about me. At this point, you know, you can say whatever you want to say. But let's pull up your my chart. Let's pull up your, let's see what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? While you sitting here making up lies and shit, let's actually pull up what you got going on in your my chart. Let's see your history. Let's see what's really going on. Because, you know, someone, you know, they try to dog me. You know, you want to talk about my feet. You want to talk about my hair. You want to talk about who I dated. You want to talk about who I was intimate with. You want to, like, baby, you will not break me. I'm not breakable, baby. I'm always going to stand 10 toes down for myself. Unfortunately, there are other people that need a whole flock of people to gang up on you. There are people that need a whole flock of people to come against you because they cannot face you themselves. They can't face you themselves. Instead of having a adult conversation, there are people who laugh, gossip. You know, these are grown people laughing, gossiping, acting as if they're in high school, teaming up against one person because they're mad. And these are people who call themselves chosen, but they're not. How can you be chosen acting like this? It's no way. You got to be out of your mind to sit here and call yourself connected to the Most High God, acting in a deplorable way. Like, you're not right. That is not righteous. That is not what God is wanting us to do. Not sitting here saying I'm perfect, but it is a line that is being crossed. There is someone who is trying to bring a divine being down. You know, this is you breaking the spiritual laws. There is karma here, injustice that is going to be reached to the ones who are doing this shit. It's not a joke. It's not funny. And it's not righteous. I don't even watch, you know, at this point it's kind of like, am I being misguided? You know, like I want to rock with people. I want to really, like, learn from people. I want to understand what they're saying. But it's difficult when you know that someone's sneaky, doing spell work on you, teaming up against you with people they ain't supposed to be dealing with, all this crazy stuff. You know, it's difficult. So I can't even, you know, maybe, you know, it's like eat the fish, swallow the bone type of thing. child. I'm just gonna, yeah, eat the fish, swallow the bone. So anyway, with that said, there are people who are just annoyed about you. They're still mad, they're wanting to gang up on you. They're wanting to cause issues for you. But at this point, like, you are highly protected. And whatever they do, there is definitely going to be karma that is sent. With the 5 of sticks, this is the energy that a chosen being, that someone called, like, this is a man who calls himself chosen, or like someone who they know a lot of people. They know a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? Wanting to cause issues for you. Teaming up with people that you know, or people you've connected to. Like, what is that? Like, that's weird. You like giving me like insecurity vibes. You need to go heal. Instead of healing, like, there's choices for you. And God is telling you there's choices. There's choices. There's choices, because it's going to leave you right in the cold. Because chosen, you're too strong. You're too strong. You're too strong, and you're too much in alignment with that. Okay? You're too much in alignment, and you're too strong. So yeah, let them talk. I can care less. So we got the 10 of Swords with the Sims card and the 8 of Swords. So these are people who you're ending cycles with. These are people who are feeling like you've pretty much closed that door. Like, you're over it. You're wanting balance. But these are people who still want to come towards you. And they're feeling like stuck and left out. They're wanting to wave the white flag. They're feeling left out. They're feeling cold. Yeah. This could be family. All right. Someone's wanting to pop up. They're trying to figure out, should I pop up? No, don't pop up. That's not going to be a good thing for you. It's not going to be a good thing for you. Don't do it. Because you're under judgment. You're under judgment. Someone's trying to ruin your reputation through lies and gossip. But this is what's going to happen to them. Like, they keep messing with you, chosen. They're going to be under heavy judgment. And it's not going to work out for them. Like, it's going to be a lot of, like, this person is different. This is like literally like needing to close the cycle out is what Spirit is saying. Like, close the cycle out, because you are causing yourself a great deal of a hard downfall. Every secret that you have will be revealed, and it's not going to look good for you. It's not going to look good for you. All right, so we have someone's wanting to work on a relationship. This could be family. They want to communicate with you, but they're not good people. Be careful. They're like envious. This could be your family, but I'm seeing here, yeah, they're in a karmic wheel. They're under a karmic wheel. They're under a karmic wheel. It's not, I'm just not seeing good things happen for these people. Yeah. They want to leave you out in the cold. But what's going to happen is, like, I'm just seeing justice happening. Thank you, Harriet Tubman. So any last messages for the chosen? So we got the Moon card. There's someone planning. They're finding it stressful to deal with you. But this person does want to communicate with you. They've been manifesting this, and they're wanting to come to you. They're wanting to gain balance with you. They're feeling disappointed in how things went and how they did things, because honestly, they know something is over. Also, we got an Emperor here. This is someone who is trying to retreat at this time, trying to do some soul searching after they done did a lot of things like backstabbed you and stuff. Working up against people, working with people to cause issues for you. And they're in a very conflicting type of energy where it's like a win at all cost type of thing, where, you know, this is a person who has a hard heart. They don't know how to let it go. They're sexually driven and they're spiritually they're out of alignment spiritually. This is a person who needs to have people around them, but really doesn't want to have people around them, feeling as if they have to have people. They don't have no boundaries, but they want control. They want control. They possess the need to control. And as they're wanting control, they're also going to get karma for any type of conniving things that they try to do to you, okay? This is a person who's wanting to reconnect with you, but you're like, no, because you know who this person is. You're protecting your energy. Spirit is telling you to protect your energy. This is the person who needs to release you. They need to let go. Move on. Let go. You know? So anyway, that's all I have. I'm going to get a message out of the Bible, and then I'm going to end it. Angels, no. Most High God, can you give me a message, please? What message do you have? Can you please give me a message that resonates with this reading? Thank you. Matthews, Jesus dies on the cross. Okay. $27.45. All right. This verse describes supernatural darkness that occurred during the crucifixion of Jesus from noon, the 6th hour, to 3 p.m., the 9th hour. It's a cosmic sign of sorrow, judgment, and spiritual weight as Christ bores the sins of the world. If you're reflecting on the verse in relation to hate, energy, lies, deceit, spiritual attack, such as spell work and manipulation. It's talking about spiritual darkness before breakthrough. Just as darkness fell during Christ's great trial, those chosen or spiritually awakened often go through periods of intense spiritual opposition. It may feel like the world is against them through lies, betrayal, or even unseen spiritual forces. The weight of spiritual battle. Jesus as the chosen one. Now, mind you, I'm not a Christian, but I do like getting messages out of the Bible because sometimes it just helps me to gain clarity. This is what I do. But it said Jesus as the chosen one absorbed the full weight of sin and darkness. Similarly, many who carry spiritual light may find themselves under attack because light exposes darkness. These trials are not a sign of abandonment, but of purpose, divine awareness of injustice. The darkness over the land was also a sign that heaven saw the injustice happening for a chosen being suffering from deceit or manipulation. This verse can be a reminder that God sees all and that truth and justice are not forgotten. Victory comes after the darkness. Just after this dark period, Jesus completes his mission and rises, signifying that suffering isn't the end of the story. Darkness precedes resurrection. If you feel surrounded by betrayal or negativity forces, this verse reminds you that your story isn't over and light follows the darkness. All right. So yeah, it's always going to be a hater when you can see through someone's darkness, when you can see through someone's envy, their jealousy, their hate. When people see who you really are, chosen, and that you're actually walking in the light of righteousness, there are going to be a lot of people who are going to try to like falsify, stop your growth, false report, do a lot of things behind the scenes in the screens, say a lot of things behind the scenes in the screens. They're going to do a lot to try to convince other people that you're not who you say you are. And they're waiting on you to mess up. They're waiting on you to make a mistake. They're waiting on you to not be who you say you are so that they can expose you for something that they want to see you as. They want to create your story, your life. They want to, manipulate the journey that the Most High God already has written out for you. Take your power back. Take your power back from these weak people who need to learn how to look in the mirror and love themselves. Take the mask off. Take the filter off. Learn to see and love yourself for who you are. It's time to stop wearing a false mask. And of course, I'm always going to be a target because ain't nobody as real as me. It's not many out here that is real as me. There are a lot of people who hate my motherfucking guts. And it's because they like to live in a lie. They will live in a lie before they see their true self and heal. And so they want to bring me down because they're down. But I'm not going to feel down. I'm going to let you do what you do. Go ahead and lie. Go ahead and falsify. Go ahead and false report. Do all that shit because you're racking up your karma. This is your life. This is how you live. At the end of the day, even as much as you try to sabotage me, I'ma always win because I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. You, on the other hand, you're playing my opposer. You're the opposer. That's what you are. That's what you were made for. You are karmic. That's what you were made for. That's what you came here for. To stop me from my divinity. To stop me from growing. To manipulate and change what the Most High God has for me. How does it look for you to manipulate what the divine already has written out for a chosen being? You know what I'm saying? It's sad because instead of you putting all that energy into yourself, loving yourself, looking in the mirror, taking off the filter, doing whatever you got to do for yourself to be your best self, you want to sit here and come and play on me instead of focus on you. You want to focus on you. You don't want to, you want to snapshot. You want to act as if you're, I'm paying you to do protection work, abundance work. I'm really rocking with you, but you're literally working with my ops. That's demonic. That's your spirit. That's who you are. You can't, paint something up as a beautiful lie. You evil. You hateful. You're jealous. You're mad. You're envious. And every little magic that you do is only getting returned back to you, baby. You don't think that I'm about to send that right on back with love? Because I love myself. I love myself. I've looked in the mirror. I've accepted myself for who I am. I looked at my feet. I love my feet. I love every part of me, everything about me, everything. Every skeleton in the closet I appreciate. I let out. I embrace the lies that were told. It's making me stronger, baby. You're making me stronger. You're helping me. You're helping me to get up every day and continue to live and do what I need to do because I'm living my purpose while you're trying to distract me from my purpose because you don't have a purpose. Your purpose is to interrupt what I got going on with God. That's how weak you are. So go ahead with your little weak self and keep doing what you do while I keep working on me and becoming my best self. Go ahead and sabotage. Do what you got to do. Let's see how that works out for you in the end. Anyway, with that said, guys, I'm out of here. Peace.